Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Farmcast, another episode of Talking Football, Talking NFL. We are back. Is it weeks? Yeah, fucking week 7. This season, we're close to halfway already. Like, we're getting there, and it's unfortunate because I'm loving every part of this season. Season's been so good so far. Yeah, I've loved season. This is the best. This and last year. Yeah, and I love it. It's awesome. So cool. But
Give me all the goofy stuff in football. I love that shit.
Oh yeah, love the everything weird happening. And how close everything's been.
I like some of the wackiness. I like some of the more zany teams that kind of come out of nowhere. You know, like your Panthers or whatever. Even though Fenner and I did predict them as playoff teams, not to brag. But the injuries, man, a lot of injuries this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's every year.
Yeah.
Like, it's always, that's just football. Like, and unfortunate, but...
And it comes at you fast, too. I mean, think of just a week ago, the Browns were a perfectly healthy team. Now, Baker is broken. They're without Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, both of their starting tackles. I mean, and that doesn't even scratch it. There's way more than that. It's just, it's crazy how fast life can come at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, instead of doing what we learned this week, we're going to be doing some buy or sell. We're going to be giving a statement or, an idea. And we're going to see if we buy it or sell it. So, first off, and I think I know what the answer is going to be, but it's a knee-jerk thing, but the Titans making it to the AFC Championship game. Buy or sell?
Let's get them past the wild card.
Well, okay, divisional round.
Listen,
Buy or sell?
I'm gonna sell because I don't think they have the defense to do it. If Josh Allen doesn't slip on a 4th and 1, very likely the Bills just outright win that game anyways. That defense, like I said, it's completely terrible. And if they're relying on, because at the pace Derrick Henry is on right now, and this is after he rushed for 2,000 yards last year, mind you. The pace he is on right now is going to break the NFL single-season record for carries.
Yeah. Well, that was probably bound to happen anyways, right? With 17 games, like that was bound to happen anyways.
Even 16-game pace.
Okay.
He is touching the ball at like that much, and I get that Derrick Henry might just be literally superhuman, but I think when it comes to that point of the season, it's all well and good in week 6, week 5, week 7 maybe. Once we get 17, 18 weeks in, I don't think you can rely on that. And if you need that ceiling Derrick Henry game to get you past a playoff team, I'm going to sell it. I don't buy it.
You know what? I think I'm also going to sell it, but just to talk about Derrick Henry for a second, like, what is a ceiling Derrick Henry game now? Like 220 yards and 4 touchdowns?
I think
because his
the floor is 100
game now. Yeah, like his floor is 100 yards and like 1.5 touchdown.
Sure,
like,
but
that's just
I mean
what
the
you're gonna
ceiling
get.
game where he needs to break that like 70-yarder, have his 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
He's got 2 games with 3 touchdowns already this year. I
know,
yeah,
and it's all well and good now. I'm just saying, I don't think by the end of the year,
I would
reliably count on it.
I wouldn't want to tackle him in December. I wouldn't want to tackle him now, to be fair.
Yeah, I never want to touch Derrick Henry.
I am also selling it. I really just don't buy them. I think Derrick Henry. I just don't think that Derrick Henry is good enough to like carry the entire team. Well, I thought their passing offense, their passing offense was going to be a lot better this year. And I know like AJ Brown and Julio Jones have both like been kind of dealing with injuries, but it just doesn't seem to be like as improved as I thought it would be.
Okay, I'll play devil's advocate just for a different perspective here. I'll buy it and say that I think in the AFC anything can really happen because what's the top tier in the AFC? Are we still putting the Browns in there? The Chiefs, Ravens,
the Bills.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's Bills, Ravens, Chiefs right now.
Anyone
Possibility
outside
for
of that?
The Browns can get healthy. I think they definitely have a chance. I mean, when they're healthy, I think they have the best offensive line in football, and that defense, I think, still has a couple more levels to go up.
And who knows? Chase Keenum might be an improvement on Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
I agree. And that kind of leads me to my other thing about the Titans, and it's the same problem with the Browns. How much do you trust Baker Mayfield? And then how much do you trust Ryan Tannehill? Because I've seen the
more
Tannehill
than Baker.
thing.
I was going to say, I do think it's more than Baker, to be fair.
Maybe, but that's not saying a whole lot anymore.
No, it's not. But, like, if the Browns can be if they can be part of that upper echelon teams in the AFC, I'm kind of getting talked into, I'm going to buy it now.
You're right.
Because, like...
You think about the top tier, they can compete with anyone.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, the Browns have a more complete team, but I don't know...
Way more.
I just don't know if that necessarily... I understand that matters, but, like, it's all about... In all sports, but especially football, it seems like clicking at the right time. And, like, if the Titans, in the middle of the season can, like, start putting together some decent defensive games and just get, like, a ball of steam rolling, it could happen.
Plus, what I was gonna get to is, Julio and AJ Brown are just gonna get healthier, and like they are going to like be
Why
better.
Do you think you can't just say they're gonna?
You can't just say Derrick Henry's gonna be hurt halfway through the season.
Yeah.
No, I said Derrick. I just said for a guy coming off 2,000 yards, it's unprecedented. It has never been done before. What he's attempting to do. I'm not saying he can't do it, but if you ask me what's more likely to happen, it's not him being able to finish the season just as good as he started it. The thing is, Julio's already hurt, and how many years of hamstring injuries that have been nagging Julio? I don't think he's getting healthier.
Fair. I also just blindly support Derrick Henry, and I don't think he will ever get hurt. So I think that he is like such a physical specimen. You could hand him the ball 50 times a game, and he would still be the same Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem... I agree, and I have done a lot of betting against Derrick Henry. It hasn't went super well for me, but I think the Titans' problems are bigger than Henry to the point where, like, let's say they get down 2 scores very quickly in one of those games. It's a tough game script for the Titans to win. They're not really built to come from behind. So if they get a team that punches them in the mouth early, especially in the playoffs, I just don't see it.
Fair enough. Yeah. I think I just look at some of these wild card teams, some of these second tier teams, and on any day I can see Derrick Henry popping off against one of these teams. Like, I don't know, are the Patriots going to make playoffs?
No.
Get them. They might.
I think in a week, I just don't think they have enough weapons. But I think it's kind of easy to say that, but in like, I think a week or two, we should do like a revamped postseason kind of picture. Once we get a better idea midway through the year, it'll be a little easier to kind of figure it out from there. I mean, sure, the Titans, I think, could knock off basically any team if they're playing at like their peak level. It's just that's a lot to ask for that team, I think.
Fair enough.
So my buy or sell is simply just Kyler Murray.
What
buy
about
or sell? So do you think?
In general.
Do you think, like, so he is basically leading in every like statistical category for a quarterback? Do you think he can keep that up? And do you think he has would you buy Kyler Murray for MVP, buy or sell?
I'll buy it. I see no reason why.
There.
Yeah, he has just as good a chance as anyone.
I don't think he's the favorite. I think there's a couple guys I would put ahead of him. We'll get to it a little bit because it's one of my buy or sells that I kind of want to get into. But as far as Kyler, I mean, he definitely can, but I don't know. The Cardinals are a weird team. I know they're undefeated, but I just have Cliff Kingsbury bias, and something feels wrong, but I don't know. The thing is, that defense is very legit. That's just a really good team.
Yeah.
Has Chandler Jones played a game since week 1?
I know he's hurt right now. But
I haven't heard his name since he had 5 sacks in week 1.
Yeah.
He just went ghost on us.
Yeah. He did his job and he left. Good for him.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I do. That's with me every day.
Yeah. I would say I sell it. just simply because there is something about like it's kind of the same way I feel about the Browns is like I don't know if I don't think I'm fully bought in yet to the Cardinals. I think I am bought in on Kyler Murray, but like I'm just like it seems like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop and like something tragic is going to happen. I just feel like the Cardinals are that kind of franchise.
Oh yeah, there is.
Bad things just they can't have good things for too long.
If the question was, do you buy them in the playoffs? No. Do I buy Kyler Murray right now? Absolutely.
Yeah.
They kind of remind me of the Rams in the sense of like their like top level star talent is super super good. I'm not super sold on like their depth, and if you really think you're getting 17 games out of JJ Watt at this point, it's a lot to ask for. And he's been playing really well this year, and I think that's a huge reason that defense is taking the step up it has. But that being said, this really has nothing to do with Kyler. The question's about Kyler. I'm definitely a believer in Kyler Murray. I don't think anything he's doing is a fluke. I think, if anything, he is making the best out of a situation that I don't think Cliff Kingsbury puts him in great situations all the time, and I think he makes Cliff Kingsbury look much more competent than he is.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. We're all buying then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what I want to get to, it's a very on the MVP discussion. Buy or sell right now, leader in the clubhouse for MVP is Lamar Jackson. He has been nothing short of just incredible. He's on pace for better numbers than his MVP year. He honestly, I don't think anybody thought the Ravens would be this great, especially after all their injuries that they've sustained. But like, I can't think of another player on the planet who is putting their team on their back like Lamar Jackson is. I think right now he's leader in the clubhouse.
I think he would be number 2. It's hard to say if Kyler is like leader in like all these stats, and at the end of the day, what it was it. I'm going off what Fenner was saying.
He had a really hot start to the year, but like the last few games, he's been playing really well.
I'm not a numbers guy, Zach.
Well, numbers win MVPs. Unfortunately, numbers win MVPs.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was something Kyler was leading and everything. No, then I'll buy it if he's not leading and everything. I have no reason not to. He's the only QB I don't think has fallen flat on their face. Really, like every other QB has had like 1 week where it was just terrible. Like he's the only one that hasn't. The only reason his numbers weren't great this week are because like they just got up to a lead so quickly and just smashed the Chargers in their mouth. So I've seen everything of him like already having better numbers than his first MVP. So I buy it.
Okay.
It's stupid he doesn't have a contract. I would not play I would sit.
Dude, he's the one who's willing to set it to the side too.
Insane.
It's not that the Ravens like aren't willing to pay him. He's just like, we'll talk about it after the season. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wouldn't let it be me.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't let it be me either.
I'd sit out next game.
It is a little refreshing at the same time, you know? It's kind of refreshing.
I don't like it.
Fair enough. I don't know. So for me, like if the season were to end right now, I think my MVP might be like a unpopular pick, but I think it would be Trayvon Diggs because I mean 7 interceptions in 6 games is insane. And to be fair, I don't know the rest of his coverage stats or whatever. He had that pick 6
interception speaks for itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he lets that thing talk.
Also, he's Stephon Diggs' brother. I didn't know that.
I thought you were going to put that as your argument for MVP. Be like, that's just cool.
Hey, listen,
he's got more touchdowns than his brother. The same amount of touchdowns as his brother. And he plays on defense. But especially after what Lamar Jackson did this past week, it's tough to argue with.
And that Colts comeback too. I mean, that was incredible.
Even if he doesn't end up like winning MVP, I think it is I think he probably is like the most valuable player to his team than anybody else is to their team, if that makes sense.
I completely agree.
Yeah,
probably.
This is gonna sound weird, but I'm saying stylistically, this is how it makes sense. Like, if Josh Allen goes down, Mitch Trubisky can run the Josh Allen style of offense. Like, the wheels aren't completely falling off.
They're obviously significantly worse.
Yeah,
but
like, I think it's still like a playoff team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the and then just other teams. Like, I think, like if Aaron Rodgers goes down, you got Jordan.
Oh, we're better.
Absolutely.
We're better. Yeah. Now that's not that's tough.
But like Lamar Jackson gets hurt, burn the organization to the ground. That it's completely built around everything he does and does well.
Well, that's why they have RG3.
Yeah, and Tyler Huntley too. He does the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I would still say, like, I think the Seahawks are really bad without Russell Wilson. Like,
He's got an argument for.
I think they're really
he's
bad.
right up there.
Do you guys remember before when Peyton Manning had that neck injury and he didn't play a single game for the Colts the year they tanked and got Andrew Luck?
Mm-hmm.
There were people clamoring for him to get MVP, even though he didn't play.
Yes,
a game. You got to see how valuable he was to his team.
Yeah, just how bad.
That was insanity.
I would also say, just from last year to this year, we saw how Dak Prescott can turn a team from really bad to arguably the best team in the NFC. So I guess there are other people, I think, up on that tier. But yeah, Lamar's like top tier in that area.
Yeah. Long story short, I'm buying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
You have another buy or sell, Zach?
Mm-mm.
I got one more then.
Fuck me.
Actually, I've got one funny one after this.
Okay. Well, this one is not funny.
No.
Buy or sell Deshaun Watson gets traded before the end of this year?
Buy.
I think so too.
There's rumors right now that literally in the next week, absolutely, the Dolphins should be panicking. They're panicking, and when you panic, you turn to a rapist. So that's just like what's happening right now. Like, seriously, they're panicking because this team that was supposed to make playoffs this year and be a legit competitor is flat. They lost to the Jaguars, and not just any Jaguars team. They lost to Urban Meyer's Jaguars. This is a disaster. They're probably the biggest disaster right now in the NFL. I don't know who is even up there with them. You can say the Lions, but they weren't supposed to be anything. They were supposed to be a disaster. The Dolphins are such frauds right now. They're panicking. They fumbled the bag. They fucked up. Their window was supposed to be right now. They're fucking up, and they're hitting that panic button. They're getting the nasty man on their team. Tua sucks.
Nasty man.
Tua looked terrible. Tua is bad.
I disagree.
Oh.
I still disagree. Tua was not actually that bad against Jacksonville.
He lost.
His number one receiver was Mac Hollins.
I don't care.
And they didn't have their best.
No, his number one receiver was the Jaguars defense.
Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, tough.
His number one receiver was Mike Gesicki.
The Jaguars defense. Hey, fine. What's Tua's? What could he be? What do you see that makes you not want to sell him right now? Because I'm so sick of this. Don't sell Tua. Don't sell Tua.
Hey, we have not seen that much of him. We really haven't.
I've seen enough. Didn't see a lot of Josh Rosen either.
Josh Rosen wasn't coming off one of the most major hip surgeries in college football history. So
makes my point even more. He's hurt. He's broken.
Year removed.
He's broken.
He's healthier. I'm telling you, I'm not giving up on him. I want to see it through the end of the year. I'm not saying 100% like he's going to be great or anything, but like I don't think he is nearly the disaster everybody's making him out to be. For one, he's leagues better than fucking Jacoby Brissett was. That's for sure.
Is that the line we're going with? Because yeah, I would agree with that.
Whatever you think happened in London, it would have been way worse.
I guess, yes, I will admit he is better than Jacoby Brissett.
So instead of losing by 17, they lose by 3. Congrats.
I'm going to tell you right now, we've got another Sam Darnold on our hands where everyone's going to be like for years, no, give him hope, and just everyone's like holding on. Like it's going to be just tough. And then like we're going to have 3 weeks where it's like, okay, Sam Darnold is good. Then it's going to be like, no, he's trash.
This is such an overreaction to last week. This is
based off of this year.
And last.
I would probably want Sam Darnold over Tua.
He's played like 2 games.
Sam Darnold's played them all. The best
Sam Darnold
ability,
didn't break his ribs.
the best ability is availability.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Fetter's right on this one.
Also, no, I don't know. I just don't buy into Tua at all. You can't have a lefty quarterback. It just doesn't work.
Oh.
There's multiple Hall of Famers that are lefties.
Yeah.
I know what he said.
Right.
What he said.
Well, let's see how it works for Tua.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he's got bigger issues than what hand he throws with.
Yeah, he stinks.
Oh, my God.
He does suck.
He's going to look great in Houston.
Okay, yeah. Seriously, he's...
Him and Tyrod Taylor, what's the difference?
Tyrod is extremely cool.
Also...
And probably better at football.
Also, you don't willingly be like, wow, we need to trade now for a literal rapist if you don't see something that isn't very good in your first round quarterback. Like, you don't really do that.
I think their window, or at least what they think their window is win now for some reason, even though it's a really young team. I think that's kind of just how they've been operating.
To be fair,
I don't get that,
They
though.
did invest a lot of money into two specific players on the defense, which I imagine they probably want to get off that money at some time and don't want to finish those contracts.
Well, what I don't get, if it's win now, serious question, can Deshaun Watson play a game this season?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can. Yeah,
He's not on any exempt list. He's still being investigated.
Yeah, he's
holding
the
out.
Texans are choosing not to play him.
Oh.
It's all coach's decision.
Well, and so I think something about that is since he's not playing
for them.
Yeah, since that he's not playing, if he does get suspended, I think these games count towards his suspension since he's not playing. I am 90% positive I read that.
Hope that's wrong.
Yeah, I
I
really
also
hope
hope that's wrong.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I think it's because the Texans are making the conscious decision to not play him throughout this investigation. It's not like he's holding out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, it's like, how do you even assign a number of games to suspend Deshaun Watson for? Like, this shit is so disgusting.
And
no, he should be out of the league.
Yeah, sports are stupid. Sports don't make sense in real life society. The rules that they abide by, they don't follow those rules.
Yeah, listen, it'd be a tough scene to wake up every day and start really cheering on Kareem Hunt and the Cleveland Browns. I don't know how some of these guys do it. I don't know how Cowboys fans got it to be like, hey, get a big hit, Greg Hardy. Let's see it.
Yeah, right.
To be fair, I don't know if they did that. I don't
know. When Greg
Cowboys
Hardy
fans
got a sack, I think they were pretty excited.
Yeah, especially considering his first sack was Tom Brady.
Yeah.
When he came back. What a piece of shit that guy is. And now he's getting...
Tom Brady, what a scumbag.
But the thing is, Greg Hardy, everybody knows what he's about, and he's making a lot of money and has a lot of fans in UFC.
Oh, I didn't know he was in UFC.
So, people just forget this shit.
They do.
He doesn't have a lot of fans in the UFC.
I'm sure he's got a decent
those fights are no, admittedly, those fights that he fights in are very highly viewed because people want to see Greg Hardy get the fucking shit kicked out of him.
Except he never does.
But he did in his last fight. Yeah.
Did he? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I know he had
Justice
a really,
served.
really incredible.
Yeah, when he started out, he started out on a tear. I think he started out
I might have to
7-0
get
or
some
something.
highlights of that then. That might be that's soul food right there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's this whole. I think he gets traded too. I buy it personally. It's
for sure by the time the season ends.
It's just so gross. I don't know how do you sell that to your fans?
We're desperate.
I imagine you win a Super Bowl or you make the playoffs, and people, like you said, people just kind of forget about it. They're like, "Well, he plays good on the field." So.
I think
that sucks.
that's been sitting in my mind what you said, Fenner. I bet this is some under the table agreement that this will go against the suspension. And, I bet this is, also a selling point in trades of, oh, yeah, we're knocking down games. Because the NFL doesn't want, no matter what he did, they don't want one of the best quarterbacks out for too long.
Yeah, they want him to play, you know?
Yeah.
So.
That's shitty. I have one real quick one. We don't have to harp on it for too long. Buy or sell. The Raiders better without a racist coach. Better.
Big time buy.
Yeah,
I buy that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to go
I think
anymore.
Gruden was a clown in more ways than one.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
I mean,
with
clearly he literally had the clean sweep for emails, but as far as whoever he offended, but I think even like
Including
Cesaro-
Roger Goodell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that Adam Schefter tweet's hilarious. They're like, he offended,
Please,
you know, but like
The
fact
gays,
that the
African
gays,
Americans, Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell had to be highlighted.
The main
It's
races.
ridiculous.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the games this week. Right off the bat, anyone got any games that are attracting the eye right away?
Chiefs Titans.
Yes.
It looks good on paper, doesn't it?
Well, and I'm very interested in this game too because the Chiefs really should. I think the Chiefs should kick the shit out of the Titans. Well, I guess maybe not beat the shit out of them, but beat them handedly. That's what I'm saying. So I feel it needs to turn around. It's week 7. They can't just. We can't keep going off this narrative as like, oh, the Chiefs don't care yet, or
they're turning it around soon.
Yeah,
this week.
They literally have to, you know. And if they don't this week, then I don't know. I won't know what to think about the Chiefs. I'll probably still think they're going to be a playoff team and still one of the best teams in the AFC, but I don't know. It's getting harder and harder to think that way.
Yes. And I'll tell you what. I want to know what the spread is of this game because as someone who really was like, Chiefs are kicking this shit out of the football team, and also put $20 on a Chiefs super lock because I got really desperate, or on a money line.
That was very sad.
It was very sad. I just needed a win. I was sweating. I was sweating against the football team, and the football team's shown that they aren't good. And God, I hope the fucking Packers don't lose them this week.
I will say this. The second half, the Chiefs handled them. I will, like, it was worse than what the score was in the second half. Like, it was not competitive. But whenever you watch the Chiefs, all you can think of is, like, this team is soft as hell. They're just soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
and that is not going to play well in January.
The spread, by the way, is Chiefs -3.
Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Yeah. I thought maybe it'd be like 7.5, but I guess like Titans showed that they
on
can.
The road.
Yeah, and I mean the Titans. I mean, look at last week. So
yeah, they just beat the Bills. Yeah.
It should be Chiefs by a lot, but I just don't think it will be. I just. Who on that Chiefs D is going to touch Derrick Henry?
That's big.
Like, who's going to touch him?
I think this is
Chris Jones, but they just run away from him. So
he kind of sucks too, though. He is not doing anything.
I know.
It's so weird. What's Tyrann Mathieu going to do to Derrick Henry? He's going to swat him off like a fly.
Yeah.
It's
Josh Norman 2.0.
This seems like a whoever can get off to that first early lead kind of game.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one. And the thing is, there's just nothing going on this slate. Why are there so many teams on bye?
Yeah,
that's a good point.
There are only 2 teams on bye. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah,
stupid.
It doesn't make any
sense. But whatever.
I wonder if it maybe has something to do with the London games.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I will say there's one game I'm really interested in this week, and it's tomorrow. It's Thursday Night Football, Broncos-Browns, mainly because I think the Browns are going to win pretty good, and I want to see what the spread is because I think it's going to go down. I think it's going to go down because of Case Keenum, but I think it should go up. I think the Browns are going to win pretty handily. If you watch the Broncos, they are moving in the downward direction. I've really paid a close eye to them because I picked them as a playoff team. I really liked Javonte Williams, and I think him and Melvin Gordon are both good enough to have a good 1-2 punch. The weapons are good. The defense is good. But, man, they're moving down. They just, don't ever really look all that good. And, yeah, I think this is Good team with a backup QB. Browns over Broncos pretty big. I would like to see the spread of this.
So the Browns opened as 6-point favorites, and now it's down to 2 points.
I love that.
This is a weird game. It's going to be an awful game to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be just run. And both of the strengths of these two teams are their run defenses. So it's going to be kind of just disgusting to watch. I hope Odell can go just to have something exciting. And Case Keenum's got to bomb it like a crazy person to somebody. Cortland Sutton's fun, but the problem is Teddy Bridgewater's hurt too.
Yeah.
So it's either we get a hurt Teddy or fucking Drew Lock.
That's way more fun.
Which is fun in its own
Yeah,
way.
that's fun.
I think this game is going to stink to watch, but I'm interested to see the results. My favorite game on this whole slate, pretty comfortably, is Bengals Ravens. I think this ends up being a super close game. I think the Bengals come out with a lot of juice.
I agree. This is a good game. I'm trying to think of even a game that, God, does this week just suck?
Oh, it's terrible. It's a garbage week.
The only other game close, God, I didn't look at every other. Wow, that is by far the best game. But a game that might be fun just because it's two stupid teams. Eagles Raiders might just be funny. It's just two stupid teams. They are so dumb. It might be fun. So I don't know. That's the only game I
hope that's just a high-scoring nonsense game. I think it might be.
Yeah. So
I'll tell you what. Oh, sorry. Go finish.
No, I was going to say that just sounds fun.
What I'm really looking forward to is Sean McVay kicking the piss out of Jared Goff. And Matt Stafford getting a lot of revenge on the Lions. This is going to be potentially the most lopsided game of the year.
Yeah.
They are going to do horrible things to Jared Goff.
At first, I thought you were saying you were looking forward to Sean McVay kicking the shit on Dan Campbell. I was like, he's going to make him cry even more. He might.
If we're power ranking coaches who can fight, I think they are at opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. That'll be fun just to see the Rams. Just Matthew Stafford, I want to see him get revenge, even though he has no reason to get revenge. Jared Goff, though, I don't know. It's going to be funny. It's going to be really funny. I like the idea that the Rams defense hates Jared Goff for, like, fucking them over, so they just go at Aaron Donald is going to break Jared Goff into two. He's going to say, my Super Bowl window. Like Bane and Batman.
Breaking the Goff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially after what Dan Campbell was saying about Jared Goff and how he's got to step up in that press conference. That's a tough scene.
Oh, God. That's
like Dan Campbell, players coach, and he's just shitting on his guy.
Yeah. That's
I think that got overblown. He was just saying he needs to step up, which I think is a fair thing to say.
Oh, extremely fair. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be brutal.
While we're talking about key teams kicking the shit out of another, Patriots Jets. I always love a good Jets beatdown. It's always entertaining.
3 or 4 interceptions for Zach.
It's for sure 3. I would go up to 4 just because Zach Wilson's very bad. But I don't know. Maybe the bye, maybe he dials it in and only throws 3. We'll see which Zach we get.
I want the Jets to win just for the chaos.
Well, I don't, because not only are they my super lock this week, or the Patriots are, they're my super lock this week, I've also got some money on Patriots -7.5, so very excited for this. Patriots beatdown, give me it.
This sucks to say, but a game I'm betting this week heavily, the Dolphins. They're a home dog to the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
No chance. I am betting the Dolphins hard this week. They're getting everybody back. They were missing like their first 3 receivers, Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. They were missing everybody last week.
Yeah.
I got the lines here, Zach, if you want them.
No, I want to get my parlay up. Only because there was just a very big spread, and I don't feel good about it, but I did it anyways. I took Texans +18. +18?
No. Oh, no.
18?
Zach, no. You are making a big mistake, pal.
18 is a lot.
18's a lot of points, man.
18 is so much.
The Cardinals are going to do horrible things to the Texans. Horrible.
18
They're not
mean,
covering that number.
They'll beat them, but
This is
Yeah.
a 42-0 type beat.
Mm.
I don't think you
that
are
doesn't
giving enough.
happen often, and it already happened once. This year.
Right. Yeah.
I think if there's ever a game where it does happen, I mean, the Texans on the road, too. Oh, my God.
But Tyrod might be coming back, right?
He's not
Yeah.
coming back. I think he's at least another week away.
I don't care. 18 is so much.
Yeah, it's a lot of points. It's a
You're
lot of
going to
points.
regret it, pal. I'm so
I don't know.
sorry.
I don't know. This is also a long shot. Patriots -7, Chiefs -5.5, Texans +18, Seahawks +5, and just what? Oh, I thought I could.
He took the Packers money line.
I don't. I did. I is that what? Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I did.
that's the money line.
Yeah.
I have felt a little frisky today. Not a ton of games on the schedule, so I'm looking at it. I said to myself, you know what? I'm in the mood to make a hell of a lot of money. So
Okay.
I threw down on a 10-team money line parlay.
Oh
of
my
every
God.
game this
Oh my
Bro.
God.
Holy
That's
shit.
electric.
I felt like making a little cash. So
Okay. Yeah.
I got a 10-team money line parlay. Here are the
Okay.
picks. We have, starting off, Bengals over Ravens money line.
Oh,
Wow.
I
at
have
least
the-
it'll lose early.
I have the
Yeah. Yeah.
I have the Panthers over the Giants. I have the Packers over the Footballs. I have Miami over the Falcons. New England over the Jets. Rams over the Lions. I have the Eagles over the Raiders. I have Tampa over Chicago. Shockingly, I have Arizona over Houston. And then I have the Saints over Seattle. I don't see a loss on the board, boys.
Okay.
Huh. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm in the mood to make some cash.
What is that? What are the odds on that?
Well, I put $5 on it to make $443.
Oh,
good odds.
yeah. No
Pretty
kidding.
good odds.
Yeah. Sucks it's
Throwing
going to
another
get, sucks at noon it's going to be over, but that is a
Yes,
fun
yeah,
ride.
at least-
Yeah.
I might make
Yeah.
another one of just switching those two.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say, you're talking about how Lamar's for
idea.
sure MVP taking the Bengals over them.
Listen, man, they got to catch it out one of these times. And if you want to talk if one of these teams is hungrier than the other, I think the Bengals are sick of being baby bro in that division. I think they're
No,
going to.
they better get used to it
That
because
defense
they're
is
still
good.
baby bro.
That defense is a lot better than it was last year too. I'm in on the Bengals.
No, I like them. They're good.
Yeah, to be fair, the Ravens have. I don't know if I can name one defensive back on the
It's
Ravens.
Marlon
so.
Humphrey and a bunch of dudes.
Oh yeah, was he hurt?
No, that was Marcus Peters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the one missing an ACL.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say, feeling good. I think we're going to have a fun one this week. Fun one with Aaron.
That's,
Amazing.
Yep.
I don't know if I like that shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I do love. The Packers throwbacks are this week.
Yes, that is exciting.
Yep. I think that's such a good jersey matchup because you have those like
Beautiful.
plain ones, and then you have on the other side the footballs jerseys, which are basically the same kind of design. That is going to be such an aesthetically pleasing game to look at. I'm very excited.
Well, they're going to be in the white though, aren't they? They aren't going to be in the red.
No, but I'm just saying like
Oh, yeah,
stylistically.
yeah.
I think
It'd be cool if
they're,
it's the red. A lot of color.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be
Love
cool
that.
for me because I don't want to see red and green matched up with each other.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one game on Thursday night between the Bills color rush and the Jets color rush, I have never been in more pain trying to watch a football game as somebody who is red-green colorblind.
Yeah.
And you can't even really tell with the helmets either because they're both white helmet. It was a disaster.
Oh, man, bring that back.
Why-
Regularize
I do miss color
supremacy.
rush, man.
Why did the Bills ever go away from those red and blue helmets?
Those were so sick.
Yeah, they're
Oh my
great
God,
helmets.
I love that helmet.
Yeah, I really like the Bills throwback.
Yeah.
They're cool. But no, the Packer jerseys are gonna be so good. Oh, we're gonna see these and we're gonna be like, fuck, bring them back next week. Like, it's sad we only get them just 1 week.
This is the first time the Packers have ever had like very cool throwbacks in my mind.
I did like the whiteout. It's not a throwback, but like just like alternative.
Okay.
The whiteout was
It's
cool.
okay.
I more than other people, I like the blue with the yellow dot in the middle, the Donald Driver
like those
iconic.
two. Yeah,
those
I
are
like
pretty
those.
good.
I just love the brown helmets that they wore.
I do too. Yeah.
I don't like why the NFL all of a sudden got so strict on the helmets. You can only have one colored helmet all year.
It's the opposite. It used to be you could only have one helmet. Then they loosened it up now.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they used to be really flexible. Then they got really tight on it, and now it's back to,
Okay, because I was gonna say, I swear I
remember
remember them getting strict on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better now.
Okay.
There were a couple of years, especially with the cleats situation.
The cleats, that was I never.
There were a couple
understood that.
weird years where they were weirdly strict.
Speaking of that, why is nobody wearing pink anymore?
I was wondering about that too. Are they just like, fuck it, breast cancer won? Like, what the fuck?
Breast cancer awareness ain't paying the bills anymore.
Right.
NFL said they're not paying.
It's been like that
it's
for
like the military.
Yeah, it's been like that for a couple of years, right? I don't know the last time I saw pink. It used to be such a big thing.
Yeah, maybe after COVID.
They were just like, fuck it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
saying,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it
no, I
makes
get,
sense.
no, that's just insane.
I feel like 2020
COVID's here. Fuck cancer. We don't care anymore.
I feel like 2020 is when they stopped because I don't remember them wearing anything last year either.
Yeah.
No,
it's COVID Awareness Month. They have to wear all black.
Am I remembering incorrectly? Like, in baseball games in October, they used to wear a lot of pink too, and I don't think they are anymore. I wonder if there was. That's why I wasn't sure, because I don't know if I'm getting it confused with only Mother's Day. Because I significantly remember Mike Cameron's pink bat, or was it Bill Hall? Yeah, Bill Hall.
Yeah,
both very cool.
Yeah, admittedly, both very cool. But yeah, I do kind of wonder if maybe the Breast Cancer Foundation or whatever was giving a little kickback to the NFL, and they stopped that, and now they're like, yeah, fuck it, we don't care anymore.
I think we need to look into big breast cancer and figure this one out, boys.
Seriously,
I've got no issue looking into big breast cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ace Detective Defender's on it. Give your head a shake.
Yeah. That one's tough. Yeah. What, anyone got any last minute thoughts?
Let's call it.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's a good.
My lock for Survivor this week. Somehow we are all still alive in Survivor. So
we're killing it.
I think we deserve a pat on the back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue to be alive in Survivor because I'm going with Arizona this week over the Texans.
I
Very comfortable.
I am piggybacking on that. I'm also going Arizona.
I'm going New England. I think we're all in very good situations on this one.
I used New England already, so that was.
Was it also against the Jets?
I barely made it out. No, that was.
Me and him
Texans.
both used them week 5.
And we got by the skin of our teeth. Mac Jones comeback. Shout out to our boy Mac. I love you.
That's good.
Thank you for keeping us alive in Survivor. Have you used Arizona, Zach?
I have. I used them. Yeah, I forgot who I used them against. Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville.
I'm shocked we have 5 people alive yet in our group Survivor. I'm very stunned by that. I thought we'd have more people out, but people are doing pretty well. I'll give them some credit.
I will say, maybe this is something for after the podcast. I saw something fishy. I saw someone put in a game after a game was finished. So very interesting behavior.
We can talk about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was one of you guys, but I do want to thank whoever put my Survivor pick in the Excel spreadsheet.
That was
I appreciate that. Yes,
I did that.
Thank you for that.
Because you had put it photo proof in there. Like, you had it in our group chat because you missed that week. So we had it.
There was video proof the week that you guys have a dispute about. I said it on the podcast, and you guys still didn't believe me. But, whatever. We're fine.
Okay. Fair enough.
We're good.
We're fine.
Well, that does it here from the Farmcast. Thank you, Mac Jones, for sponsoring another episode. We love it. Keep it coming. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Comment your locks for this week. Comment your thoughts for this week. We will see you on the other side when we all get a lot of money from this week. We'll see you next time. Bye.